Hello, 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 everyone. Hello and welcome on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Tuesday to you all. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, Jenner Goods Tarot. I hope that you guys are well and the weekend has treated you well and you feel recharged. Good day to you all. Today we are doing free 3-card readings. That means if you like a free reading, all you have to do is post a tarot reading. Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta just reload. Oh my goodness. Let me just do that all over again. Welcome on in, chat. Welcome on in. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, Jenner August Tarot. I hope that you guys are well. Happy Tuesday to you all. Today we are doing free 3-card readings, and if you like to donate for a reading, all you have to do is click the pinned comment at the bottom of the chat. It'll blow up and show you all of the details for how to donate. The prices now have updated now that we're in August. Full readings are $20, mini questions are $10, and really quick 5-card readings are only $5, okay? So if you want to know the difference between all of them, the only reading that doesn't come with oracles is the really quick one that is just a Spitfire one with 5 cards, okay? Good day to you all and happy Tuesday. Hello, Tortoise Love. It's good to see you. Hello, Joanna, my fabulous moderator. Samantha, thank you so much for your donation for the 4 quick readings. Hello, Lucas. Anything is good to see you as well, guys. Welcome on in. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, hello. It's good to see you guys. Magnet to Love. Again, hello to you. Now, before we get started on free tarot readings and donated readings, chat, it's so important for you to remember tarot is never the 100% accurate guide to the future. No reading is 100% accurate. Use any and all readings that you receive with a grain of salt. Use your discernment, right? A yes today could be a no tomorrow. An understanding today can completely change a week from now. So remember, use these readings simply as guides in connection to your intuition, because at the end of the day, you're the master of your fate. But with that said, chat, if you like a free tarot reading, now's your time to post. Please don't spam your question. I will put you on a timeout or a pause if you do spam your question. And if you would like to donate, again, all you have to do is click the pin comment at the bottom of the chat there, okay? To blow up and give you all the details, guys. Welcome on in. And if you're someone who prefers private readings, you can click my Linktree link in the description. It'll send you all the details, send you to where the website with all the details. Oh my goodness, guys. Hello to you all. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness. It's good to see you guys. By the way, next week I will be on vacation, but I will try to get some tarot readings in. So when you see me, you will see me in my hotel room. So look forward to that. It's going to be a different, more intimate setting, I suppose. You get to see my hotel coffee maker, and maybe I'll have a microwave. Who knows if it's fancy. All right, so let me just give me a moment. Feel free to post your questions now, chat. We're going to answer 3 people before we get to the first donation with Samantha. Thank you so much, Samantha, for your donation. I really appreciate it. So if you want to post your question, now is your time to post, okay? I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our donation. And in about 55 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. Anyone and everyone can join. All you have to do to enter is just post a number between 1 and 100. And I'll let you guys know the details of that when it's time for the raffle, okay? And that'll signify the end of the stream, which is in about 55 minutes. All right, so we're going to start with Read with Yoshika, okay? So Read with Yoshika is saying here, is there someone who is jealous of me and my partner being together? If yes, is that person close to him? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out all of the previous tarot readings that we've done so far up until this point. Please clear the energies of this deck, please, and thank you. Detach any and all energetic attachments that I've gained from any and all tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Spirit, and connect to Root with Yoshika, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her partner, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their connection. And this reading, Spirit, and 3 cards. Is there someone who is jealous of Read with Yoshika and her partner being together? If yes, is that person close to him? So I think it is. Hold on for a moment. This is an interesting reading. It's almost like the answer is no and they don't care, but there's something about the choices that someone made to be with the other person. So this is like there's no jealousy, but there is some sense of like, why would you have done that type feeling? Like, why did you do that? So it kind of feels like it might be on both sides. I have to be honest with you, but it feels like somebody in somebody's camp here is like, why did you choose that type of person? Why did you choose that person? This is not what I would have wanted for you type vibe. Like, I thought you're better than that. You could do good for yourself. So why did you choose that person? Is the energy. It's not jealousy, just like, I just wish you had picked I just think you picked the wrong choice type vibe coming through here. It could be your family, your camp, your friends. It could be their family, their camp, their friends. But to be honest with you, it feels like it doesn't matter whose side it is. It's just the energy of it feels like it feels like more than one person it's like from the collective of who's around you thinks this way, okay? So that is your reading read with Yashika. There's some sort of disapproval overall for your connection, oddly enough. But I'm not certain as to why that is, what's going on with that. And that may be something to, I don't know, to meditate over as to why anyone would think that way. So I'm sorry that that energy is happening around you. We're going to ring the bell to clear that up. It happens sometimes where people do feel this way about the choices that we make, disapproving mothers, for example, friends that have seen your history, for example, and things like that. All right, we're going to get to tramps here. Will Nile try to reconnect with me at some point? Clear the energy, spirit, please and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings. Good luck to you, read with Yashika. Crazy, weird attachment energy coming through there, honestly. We're going to connect to Kathleen, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Neil, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Please and thank you. In 3 cards, will Neil try to reconnect to tramps at some point? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no. You're so very welcome, read with Yashika. 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Here's what I think it is. It looks like you have, the answer appears to be a no. Like, it appears to be a no, and it's something like, but this is a good thing. It's a good reason why this is a no. There's some sort of success here because it's a no, so there's success here. It's a no, so there will be success here for you in particular, okay? So the answer is a no, and in some sense, Spirit, it's like you kind of want it to be a no because there's some success for you with this remaining a no. So we have here the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have here the 6 of Wands of that victory coming through here, okay? I even hear the word glory, glorification, glory. So that is your reading. And then lastly, we're going to get to one more person here. We're going to get to, hold on for a moment. Let me go look for another person. Yeah, I ended our affair and he took it hard. He's got a massive ego. Ooh, then maybe it is for the right reasons, right? Oh my God. Every time Spirit's saying, it's a good thing that you guys are not reconnecting. I'm like, what do you mean, Spirit? What? Spirit won't tell us though. All right, so we're going to get to another one. Let's see. The Storytime Kitchen, you're saying here, I've closed a door. Will it stay closed? Very interesting. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do more. I promise we will do more. But we're going to get to our next donation with Samantha. Lucas, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Let me know if it's a full reading or a mini question, okay? I'm going to put you on the list now. Put you on the list now. Let me put you there. And then I'm going to answer your question, the Storytime Kitchen. Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. Please close out all of the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Thanks, Lucas. We're going to get to you right after 3 free questions, okay? Spirit, please cleanse the energies. Please close out all of the previous tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point. Maybe connect to the Storytime Kitchen, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the answers that you wish to provide for their questions. Spirit, in 3 cards, is this a yes or a no? So what I think it is. It'll stay closed if you don't go through it it's almost like Spirit is saying it's it's not certain because it's not a door we can close ourselves. It's a door only you can keep closed. So it's almost as if it's like it almost feels like a Pandora's box. Whatever door you close, it feels like Pandora's box. Like you might open it up. You risk opening up whatever it is. It's like I don't know. I don't know why. It's even I like when I look at the energy. I'm like I could go. I would love to go through that door almost. Um, not to say anything about your situation, but if there was like a a delicious I don't know, it just feels like I would want to go through that door. It just feels like so enticing. I don't know why I'm tapping into that energy, but the answer is not unless you actively choose to continuously every day to keep it closed is what spirit is saying. With the death, the 2 of swords and the 8 of wands here, and that door feels like so enticing to reopen in an odd way. I block someone, will they accept it? Again, it's more like with the Ace of Swords here. It doesn't matter if they accept it or not. It's will you accept it? Storytime Kitchen. So Spirit is saying it's not about whether they accept it. It doesn't matter. It's do you accept it? And if you do, that means it stays blocked. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. You're in control, and that's kind of like the best thing about this is that you are the master of this. So Storytime Kitchen, it's up to you if it stays closed. It doesn't matter if they accept it or not. It's kind of up to you, okay? Because there's something like I would reopen that door if I could. I don't know why. I'm like I would run to it. There must be something about them that gets your heart wanting to go towards them. Something. All right, so chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna get to Samantha and her 4 quick readings. Samantha, if you're ready, remember this is only tarot, so there's going to be 5 quick questions, okay? So everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do more, and then Lucas will get to you right after. If you cannot stick around, Lucas, feel free to post your question in chat. I'll save it and give you a timestamp at the end of the stream, okay? Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. Please close out all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. All right, so Samantha, you're saying here, does T currently have someone pregnant? Oh my God. Spirit, please clear the energies. Please and thank you for to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as T, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards with initial details. Ooh, does T currently have someone pregnant? Does T currently have someone pregnant? There's almost this energy of like he doesn't know. He doesn't know, but if he did, he would do his best to be there for them. He doesn't know. So if it kind of feels like this is not a yes or a no, it's almost like he doesn't know. But he thinks about it. Like, do I have somebody pregnant? Because we're tapping into his energy. So this is kind of like a up in the air kind of mysterious energy. King of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Page of Wands here. It's like I've been trying to be I've been trying not to be that guy during sexy times, but like is possible. There might be a little me out there in Florida. So he hopes not. So the energy is of he doesn't know if he does or not. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more cards into the energy of why this is coming through. Spirit, 2 cards on this. Ay. We have here the 10 of Pentacles and a 5 of Wands here. So what do I think it is? Why doesn't he know? It's like because he has been behaving so, in his opinion, he's been trying to be really good about his, protection when it comes to sex. He's been trying to, with the 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands here. If he had somebody pregnant, He wouldn't know because he's been so deliberately careful. He believes. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands here, not to his knowledge, okay? So that is your reading, Samantha. That is your reading. Would you like to ask your next question? Hello, Atreya. It's good to see you. Hello, Jenna. It's good to see you as well. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for the confirmation about the hearing. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Samantha. Close out the previous readings, please. Thank you. Detach any and all attachments I've gained from any and all tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Spirit, we're going to connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as C here. Their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and A, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. You're saying here, does C, love, want me, or A more? Spirit, 3 cards for Samantha. Want 3 cards. We're gonna, 2 cards for A, please. This is what I think it is. So he eventually feels that he's going to drop you. So C has more love for A because there's something like, because she's the mother of his children if they have kids together. When we're tapping into her energy, we get here the 3 of Wands, the Empress here. It's just like she's my future because she has my kids. This is the energy, or she's my future because I want her to have my kids, okay? When it comes to you, it's like he's not going to just drop you immediately. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, so that's a slow-moving energy. There is an interest to see how things go between the two of you as well, but with the 10 of Wands, a Chariot here, it's kind of like, but I'm not so intensely building the idea of a future with Samantha in that sense, with the 10 of Wands of not trying to carry a burden, and the Chariot of that forward momentum. So it's like, I see you as somebody that I can enjoy my time with, see how things, cultivate between us, see how things grow with us. But as far as the long-term future, I'm not really sure about that. But when it comes to A, that they might have a child together, okay, because she's coming through as an Empress. There is this energy of, but this woman is like I wish I could say other half without implicitly implying something here. So it just feels like he perceives her as his other half, who A is, with the 3 of Wands and the Empress coming through, okay? So that is the energy. Who he loves more, it's more like the energy is of who he feels more dedicated to. So it's not about who he loves more, it's more so who he feels most dedicated to, which is A. So that is your reading, Samantha. Would you like to ask your next questions? At least through the readings, okay? Energy is ever changing. Will my kids likely have a good year at their new school? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Would it connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her family, particularly her children, please, and thank you, Spirit, and their new year at school? Spirit, and 3 cards for the initial details. Oh my goodness. You're going to watch one of them grow up in a way that's like, wow, I can't believe I raised them to be like that. Like, there's something about you, like one of your kids shares this like wise attitude that you're like, wow, like it almost feels like you're proud because you would have never been like that as a kid yourself. However, your kid, whoever this kid is of yours that's coming forward, it's like you just feel like goosebumps because you're just so happy about something about how they matured, okay? It's like you almost like you feel like a little kid with them and you look up to them in some way. Spirit, 3 cards on this energy. We have the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords here. Spirits are what I think it is. So your spirit guides are saying it's this energy of like it's unknown, right? Because there's a lot of unknown variables when it comes to school. And schooling and school in general is a little bit like a melting pot or a gauntlet of experiences, heartbreak, falling in love, being bullied, being a bully, being mean, being kind, developing empathy, for example, figuring out how you learn and love, right? So your spirit guides are basically saying, we can't tell you with certainty how it will go for any of them, but we need you to sort of tap into reminding yourself of how it was for you when you were that age, right? And don't lie to yourself. School for no one is only a pleasant experience. There's drama. There's drama we don't tell our parents. They're telling me, like, remember the drama you would never tell your mother. Remember the fight you got into that you didn't tell your father. It's like they're saying, remember how it was for you. Remember how volatile it was. So with the moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords here is really just like, you just got to be real about it. We can't predict with certainty because it's a wild west of experiences. So they do have advice for you on how to handle that wild west of experiences. Okay, Spirit, 2 cards into that. We have here the Justice and we have here the Five of Cups. Is it what I think it is? So basically, because you had already been through it, right? Because you already suffered through it, they sort of want you to sort of, in a sense, like, look out for your kids and watch out for the signs that you knew about yourself at that age. So if you remember yourself being more distant, more silent when you were bullied, watch out for those signs in your kids too, right? Maybe they need more comfort, more love, maybe they need more attention during those periods. We can't always 100% totally stop bullying. It's unfortunate, but what we can do is always show that we love our babies when they come back home. It's a rough world out there, but baby, when you're here, listen, let's go to the amusement park. Let's get some ice cream, right? So your spirit guides are basically saying, remind yourself of your tough experiences, and then be there for them, to comfort them when you notice they don't really want to talk about their issues, but they need some extra love and care, okay? With the Justice and the Five of Cups here, but also remind yourself of the triumphs, right? And the beauty. If you notice they're smiling extra hard when they're coming home and you're like, why are you smiling? And they could have just, met their first crush, right? But they don't want to talk about it because it's like, Mom, I don't want to say anything. It's none of your business. During those times, you could just like pinch them a little bit, make them feel all giddy about whoever it is, but don't ask them too much about it. So it's just like, be there to experience is what your spirit guides is saying. Being there for them during the tough moments, and then being there for them during the really beautiful ones too. But remaining conscious of their, privacy to a point. Okay. So that is your reading, Samantha. Children can't have fully private lives because sometimes they talk to a 56,000-year-old who wants to turn them into a vampire. We got to look out for the sides of that. But within a certain range, do honor their, private little worlds, okay? Because they do deserve their own sense of, private inner thoughts, okay? So that is your reading, Samantha. Good luck to you and good luck to your babies. All the best to them. Having a vampire kid would be pretty cool, though. Ah! Lucas, you're too funny. I don't think I could do it, though, respectfully. Spirit, I don't need that. I don't need that, Spirit. By the way, thank you so much for your donation, Freeway Kid. I appreciate it. I'm going to put you on the list now, okay? By the way, chat, prices have changed. Prices have changed for readings. You can get the updated price clicking the pinned comment at the bottom of the chat. We're going to answer one more question from Samantha, and then we're going to move forward to some free 3-card readings, okay? All right, you're saying here, I'm constantly stressed out about finances. Is it likely things will get better in that area? The answer is a clear, unfounded yes, but it's going to be a surprise. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her finances, Spirit, and 4 cards? Is finances likely to get better in this area, Spirit? 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the Judgment here. The answer is yes. 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Judgment here. The answer is yes, but in this current crunch time, you do need to save every little bit you can. So if you can't buy that bottle of wine, listen, maybe you just have to be like, hey, Mom, you got a bottle at home, right? So there's something about you needing to be industrious with how you spend your money in this short time that you're in right now, okay? The answer is yes, but right now it's almost like you got to find every little way to save. If you know that detergent is $5 here, but it's $20 here, but you're going to go here for quick convenience, they're saying, listen, if it takes 10 more blocks to get to that $5 detergent, do it. So with this energy is yes, but you gotta get creative with how you save your money. Spirit, 2 more cards on this energy. We have here the Empress followed by the Knight of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. So there is some unexpected surprises and news coming in for you. Samantha, for you in particular, they are saying that it is you're going to get some comforting news coming in when it comes to your finances. I do see things feeling a lot more relaxed and you not feeling so rushed financially with the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is yes. Right now, it does look like you do need to really scrimp and save and coupon and see where you can get cheaper alternatives. See if you can meal prep, things like that. But after this, it almost feels like I just sense news coming in and you getting like a reprieve. Like I'm just feeling the wind blowing at me, like somebody just dropped something into my account. Or someone just gave me something, okay? So it just feels like you're going to get some relief coming in when it comes to your finances. So do look forward to that. Not anytime soon, because I do feel like a short period of needing to address your finances. But other than that, then it's good to go. You're off to the races and you're flying slowly into a more relaxed future, okay? So that is your reading. Samantha, good luck to you. I will ring the bell to your financial success and to your children having a successful year in school, okay? You're so very welcome. Chat. With that said, let us open up for 3 more free questions. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our next donation with Lucas. Lucas, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Lucas followed by, followed by Freeway Kid. Thank you both so much. Bora, we're saying here 3 cards for my love life. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hello, E-Vibes. It's good to see you. Ooh. Spirit, can we connect to Bora, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their love life? Spirit, in 3 cards. The Hermit, the Hierophant, the 4 of Cups here. Bora, so as far as your love life, this is a little bit of a shallow message. So warning, shallow. There's something about your physical appearance that you've been thinking about changing. It could be like your clothing style. It even could be your hair, or it could be like taking care of yourself in a health way. Like, what's the word for it? Like if you, let's say if you're somebody who typically dyes their hair pink, but you decided like, I don't want to constantly bleach my hair, so let me shave it all off to make it healthy again. There's something about you. Maybe you've been thinking about doing a health thing, a health related thing, but there's something about your love life being affected, not held back necessarily, but being affected by a physical change that you may have been thinking about undergoing. This could be anything from wanting to work out and get fit and healthy with the Hermit, the Hierophant, and 4 of Cups here, to changing the way that you take care of your hair and start having a routine. It could even be down to changing your diet, okay? So your love life seems to be interconnected with physical health, physical aesthetic health, and things such like that, okay? So there's something about like your love life may improve with the star coming out here for you through some type of physical evaluation, focusing on your physical health and you maintaining something that kind of really improves how people look at you. And so they will find you more, what's the word for it? Magnetic, by something that you are shifting, okay? So this is the reading for you. Spirit gave me this reminder of I used to always have blonde hair like 3 years ago, and then I just decided I cut that all off at some point, and I just grew my hair back. You guys saw me through that transition too. I cut it all off, y'all. So that is your reading. That is your reading. All right, we're going to get to Mulberry Twist. Will the person I'm asking about care if I move on and set up strong boundaries? Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to Mulberry Twist, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the person that they're talking about here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their question, spirit, and 3 cards. Is this a yes or no? Will the person they're asking about care if they move on and set up strong boundaries? Devil, 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Here's what I think it is. No, but they'll be hurt by the disconnect, okay? The answer is no, but they'll be hurt by the disconnect. You're very welcome, Bora. So for you, Mulberry Twist, the answer is a strong hell no. I'm not going to be bothered by that with the devil. But with the 4 of Wands here and the 10 of Swords, there's something like they're hurt that you're doing it to begin with, okay? Like, I'm not, but like, why are you doing it? It's almost like they're confused as to why you're doing this, okay? So no, they won't be hurt, but they're like hurt that you did it or something like that. It's hard to explain. They won't care, but they'll be hurt that you've done it, okay? All right, so clear my energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Please close out all the tarotings I've done so far up to this point, please and thank you. We're going to get to one more person here. We're going to get to Violet. Do my spirit guides have any encouraging messages for me? Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Violets for Roses, their higher self, their spiritual team, all those who guide them, as well as the energies surrounding their questions. Spirit and 3 cards. Do you have any encouraging messages to share with Violets for Roses? 2 of Cups, the World, and the 5 of Swords here. Violet, I don't know if there's a friendship. So there's just something about a person. Like there's a person in your energy. Thanks, Freeway Kid. And just as an update, prices have updated. Hi, Chicky Lexi's good to see you. So I'm assuming you want 2 mini questions and then 1 really quick 5-card reading, right? So with the 2 of Cups here, followed by the World and the 5 of Swords, the energy is of you don't need to seek approval to be done with someone, okay? If at any point it happens in the future or if it's still a past energy, you don't need to seek approval to be done with someone. And then also, if you let this person go, it will free you. If you let somebody go, it will free you. You need, or oh my God, I just wish I could be so, like, if I had to be blunt with you, I don't know if you're trying to get over someone, Violet. I have no idea if you're trying to get over somebody. I don't know if this is a friendship, a parent, a family member, but it's almost like the message here is that somebody refuses to acknowledge that something can be over, that it can be over. And it's like the only complication in this energy is simply that you can choose that it's done. You can choose that it's done. Thanks for the clarity, Freeway Kid. I think it's a lot of people at this point. Oh my God. Listen, I'm glad you said that. But you know, because listen. 2 Cups, World, and the 5 of Swords here. It's almost like they're not there to fight you anymore. So you can choose to be over with these people if it helps to know that those connections that you're no longer affiliated with, remind yourself that they can't just come and hurt you anymore. or the situation can't come back to hurt you. Now it's just a matter of accepting that it's done and past, and then accepting of what's already happened, and accepting that you you can linger there, but you must remind yourself that you're not who you were when you were there, okay? And neither are those same people. So this is more so like a message of choose to remind yourself you have come so far. You have learned through so many disappointing connection experiences. Remind yourself that you and that person have changed since the disappointments, and maybe they're still carrying out, but you can choose to let go of the ones that it's truly done. You guys aren't going to be fighting anymore. It's over. So this is sort of the message to you of like, you're okay. Some of these connections, it's part of the fight is that you're looking back at the past, ready to post up and join fight them in the ring or something like that. It's like it almost feels like when they were done, and I'm only lingering on this energy because Spirit is talking to me too. Spirit be seeing that I want to fight some people. But they're gone. They're already moving on with their life, okay? You gotta also understand that about yourself. So this is like the energy coming through for your reading. And it's really freeing, actually. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot that I'm done with them. I forgot that I'm done with them. I gotta reshift my focus. It resonates. I think that people don't understand that I can change too much for me and to want anything anymore. Understandable. Hello, Brianna. It's good to see you. Brianna, we're pausing free readings for now, but I'll let you know when we're open again, okay? We're about to get to our next donations with Lucas and Freeway Kid. Thank you, Freeway Kid, for your donations. I deeply appreciate it. Lucas! When you're ready, let me know. Erica, I did a cord cutting candle with another reader about E. I have been feeling strong anger towards E after it. God damn, I hope this finally helps to move on. Look. Good luck to you, Jenna. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Mulberry Twist. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, Jenna. Oh my gosh. Cord cuttings. They can be rather intense. You're going to get through this. Lucas, you're saying here, can you give me past life reading, telling me everything you can about my most recent past life? The good, the bad, the ugly, without holding anything back. So you're saying here, the most previous one before you incarnated here. So the most previous life you had before you incarnated as your current Lucas self. Okay. All right. So I have to really cleanse the energies for this. Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. Please close out all the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point. It's interesting. They're calling me to pull the past life deck first. There's 5. The first 5 in here have something to do with who you were for. So they're like ideology. So they're going to talk about your ideology in the past life, okay? Your ideology. It's interesting energy. I have to say, you were definitely the person that I'm sensing is already psychic. Like this person's already psychic, Lucas. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Lucas. Clearing the energies of all the previous readings, disconnecting from all the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Exclusively connecting to Lucas's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide him, his ancestors, his soul, and the previous past life that he had before he was Lucas Spirit. Okay, there's 3 in here. I can't show you these cards yet. This is the last reading you're going to get on this reading, Spirit. 4 cards into here. So that's your ideology. This was your essence, or this was your personality. We're going to get one more. This was your personality. Now they want to talk about what you did, what your occupation was. Very interesting. All oracle cards so far, Lucas. What you did. And then what you did, and then what are you saying? It's almost like the question, like I'm looking over, like you had something you were asking about, and you felt no closer to the answer of it. So there was, it's like there wasn't something you weren't given in a past life. It almost feels spiritual, like you weren't given the answers to something in a past life. I strongly, is it what I think it is, Spirit, with this energy? There we go with the Page of Swords here. You weren't given answers to something in your past life, so you brought yourself back to get it in this one. We will tap into where he left off versus where he started, okay? So we have a blocked card here. Alrighty, and they're telling me why you were blocked. All right, so Lucas, we're gonna start with what you did and how you did it, okay? We're gonna start off with what you did and how you did it. Hello, Dante, it's good to see you. You were an inspector, so you were a psychic too, but you weren't really using your gifts like somebody who was there to divinate. You were using your gifts to see things, and you were somebody who was inspecting. I don't like, to me when I connect to it, I see artifacts, I see pottery. It's almost like you were so, in essence, so thorough with your sight of things that you can tell when something was off, when something was mismanaged. So it was like you were some type of inspector of the quality of something or the truth of something, okay? Like when I think evaluating something. So you were like some type of uh inspector, evaluator, and your psychic abilities had a great connection to this occupation. I don't think whether you knew it or not, maybe you did. It's just like maybe you felt like, I just feel like I have this innate knowing that this guy is trying to jerk me off with this fake ass gold. So, so we have here the sword with the mirror coming through here, followed by the bone, the Fool, and the spindle. So there's just something like I just knew when something was off, and I just knew when something was true, you know? So this is the first energy of you were somebody who was inspecting something, and your psychic abilities was entangled in that occupation, whether you knew it or not, because it kind of feels like you suspected there was something up with you in this at this age when you were doing it, but you were just like, I just have a calling for this. Maybe I just have a unique uh divine skill for this, thank God, or something like that, right? You might have been religious. Now they're talking about your personality, okay? The energies that we got here were the divine timing, the friendship, followed by the balance, the nature, and then lastly we have here the playfulness. You were a very, very caring, sweet person, very unique type of disposition, atypical of the gender you were representing at the time. I don't know if you were female or male. Gentlemanly like too, by the way. Very gentlemanly like. You had a very sweet, kind nature to you, very profoundly awakened, maybe ahead of your time even. It just feels like you were basically the type of woman, almost like I want to say you were a woman almost. Oh my goodness. Like you were a gentlemanly woman. You're very noble. And you were just you had an energy where you had a very good balance of male and feminine in you. Like I want to say you were gentlemanly, I want to say you're a man, but I also want to say you're a woman. This just feels like I'm seeing like maybe a female business owner, that it's typically not typical for the period that this was around and the place that you lived in, okay? So you just were a friendly, gentle soul, not non-binary. It was definitely somebody who was a specific representation, male or female, but how they came through was in this atypical expression for sure. So like think Jenna like a female business owner, let's say in the 1800s, rare, right? Because they didn't have a lot of rights back then. So with the divine timing, the friendship coming through here, followed by the balance, the nature, and the playfulness here, you were almost like a psychic business owner who either was male, female, but you had a gentle sportsmanship about you that was highly praised and unique for the time period that this was and the location this energy is coming out of. Okay, now they want to talk about kind of like your family history, your experience, almost like your experience. Okay, so let me tap into that. Is that what I think it is? For you, you didn't come from a successful family in this past life. Whomever this, it feels like a woman. I feel like I'm seeing her here in a bun. Like for this time period, you didn't come from a successful family, but you made it successful. You made it not in a sense where you guys are super rich, but you made it you made a comfortable lifestyle for your family. I feel you all living together in one place. We have here the Native American, the Celtic, followed by the energies of the baby, the food and hunger, with the communal living. So there's something about your, like you, almost like you were like you may have been the matriarch of your clan, but haven't still been maybe the youngest one there. Or you may have been the only male son to let's say like a huge family, and you took care of all of them. But there's like you show up as a mother and a father to a clan of peoples. Okay, this is so beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get to the last bit of your reading, which is what did you discover? Why were you blocked? And why did you come back to receive answers? Okay. And I think that's kind of the most important clue as to understanding why you kind of incarnated here, if you ever had questions about that. You didn't have the choice. You didn't have the current freedoms you have now. Oh my God. It's almost like whomever you are now, you have the freedom that your past life didn't get to have. I didn't get to expand like I wanted to. I didn't get to flourish like I wanted to. I didn't get to do this like I wanted to. It's even possible that this person just couldn't, is what I think it is with this energy. There were things I had to ignore because of priorities and obligations. Let's say I didn't get to travel to this place because I had to take care of my 10 sisters, or for example, right? Or I didn't get to freely explore this aspect of myself or this because I was stuck to this and these obligations and priorities. So it's almost like something kept them from being able to invest in freedom. And it almost feels like freedom from obligation. Like I didn't get to be my own lone agent in a sense. Okay. So because they were even blocked from that choice, we have the Two of Swords in the block position. It's almost like you came back to be free. And this is part of your current life journey right now. Who can I be without anything holding me back? So maybe you are for example, maybe you are a gender and a visual representation here that has a lot of freedom. For example, this is the energy coming through. Maybe you come from an extremely wealthy family even, right? So with the Four of Cups, Page of Wands, Six of Wands of the Victory, and the Seven of Wands here is I wanted to be free and I couldn't get to do that even though I worked very hard and people deeply respected me. I wanted to come back to see who I could be if nothing was holding me back. So that is your reading, Lucas. Good luck to you. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you. We're going to get to now the Freeway Kid. And then we're going to actually, how about this? We're going to do the Freeway Kids readings after the next free questions. And then we'll announce the raffle winner after that. Thank you so much, Freeway Kid, for your donation. Brooklyn, I got your donation. I'm put you on the list now. Hold on for a moment. Let me get to you. You're going to come right after Freeway Kid, okay? Thank you so much for your time and your patience. And by the way, if you want to leave your question, B. Smith, feel free to leave your question if you're not able to stay in the chat, okay? So if you can't stay, I can give you a timestamp to all of your readings, or your readings at the end of the stream in the comments if you can't stay. Cat eye, always cat eye it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. All right, close out the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please carry my energies, guys. Please try not to spam the chat, okay? Please try not to spam the chat with your question. All right, so, my gosh. You're so welcome, Lucas. Good luck to you. Country, I've been feeling super discouraged lately in a few different areas of my life. May I request a message from Spirit on this energy healing and passing me by? Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Country Love Homestead, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies currently happening in their life right now? Spirit and 3 cards. Any messages from Spirit on this energy healing and passing Country by? Wow. So, Country, this might drive you crazy to hear, but from their perspective, Spirit sees that you may not be recognizing certain aspects of your life that is going incredibly well. And from their vantage point, when they look at you and see all that you're going through and all that you've accomplished and all that you've done and all that is going on, they're saying to themselves, but from what we're seeing, everything is well. Everything looks like something someone would be grateful for. There's just something like you may be hyper judgmental of your current experiences more than what Spirit would judge it, right? So with the 4 of Cups to 4 of Swords, the Devil coming out here, followed by the energies of the Sun. Look at this. Your spirit guides are saying this. Instead of you viewing your life in this sort of judgment way, right? We have judgment coming through as the energy of this reading. What are you choosing not to acknowledge is going well? I mean, who's healthy in your family? What situations are panning out like you had hoped that it would? What's the overall living situation like? There's just something like, well, you have a bed to sleep in that's comfortable. You have a door you can lock at night. You have food in the refrigerator. You have abundance. You have abundance. But you're currently not seeing those blessings, well, because it's as natural as it is for human nature, we obsess about what's currently affecting us in our feelings now. It's almost like your spirit guides are saying, you can have bad moments happen, but you can't only hyper focus on that and then throw out the blessings while you hyper focus on the negativity. It's like, okay, this sucks, but I also am going to remind myself, I'm so thankful my toilet flushes. Like, I remember when I lived in a situation where one couldn't, right? So there's just this energy of where spirit guides are saying, if you're going to hyper focus on the negativity, please hyper focus on the good too, because you are blessed. You are incredibly blessed. And we do want you to see that. We understand that there are priorities we must acknowledge. But you have a life to die for, truly. It's like you have a life to die for, they're saying. You have a life that people would die for in war, like, and already have. Freedom to live, freedom to grow, freedom to invest in yourself. We have here the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the Devil here with the Sun coming out here. It's really just like remind yourself, yes, valid to understand and accept you are upset, but at the same time, think of it in a worldwide situation. You're quite blessed. This is what they want to say to you, okay? All right, we're going to get to another person now. Spirit, please clear the energies. All right. We'll get to Stella M here. Any 3 cards about my love life? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're connected to Stella M, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question, Spirit, 3 cards. Anything you want to say about her love life? Clear the energies of previous readings, please, and thank you. It looks like in love, if there's something that you're insecure about, like about how you express yourself emotionally, right? Like maybe you might be like, I don't like it when I talk too much and I just feel really like I'm crazy or I look crazy. I do see you going through an experience where you are like being told something or experiencing something that is changing an insecurity out. And I mean, I gotta say, this just feels like finding out somebody thinks that it's cute that you talk too much when you're nervous, or you do dress really, really, really awesomely, or like, I really like it when you get excited about these things and stuff like that. So it's just something about you're gonna gain some type of understanding in your love life. Maybe it's from a particular crush or a lover of yours if you're in connection, but with the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Pentacles, it almost feels like an insecurity of yours is reversing, okay? So this is really awesome. I feel like I talk a lot sometimes. It's okay. I understand that feeling. Good luck to you, Stella M. We're going to get to Picture Perfect Turnip here. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Picture Perfect Turnip, you're saying here, will he restore our relationship? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Picture Perfect Turnip, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding the question that they're asking. This person's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, who they're talking about in their question, Spirit, and 3 cards. This is a yes or a no. We have here the Empress, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. So the answer does appear to be a no, and the reason why this is the case is because it does appear that this person has potentially either they've begun to move on. It almost, I don't know why, it's like because they're gonna date somebody their age, or in their, it kind of feels like they're gonna date somebody like them or something like that, okay? So Picture Perfect Turnip, the answer is no. With the Empress, the Lovers, and the High Priestess here, the energy is this person's gonna either pick on somebody their own size, is the channel message coming through here. So if they're older, they're going to date somebody their age. If they're in college, they're going to date somebody in college. It's just feeling like they are pursuing somebody in their same bracket or something like that. If they're rich, they're going to date somebody rich. So this is the energy coming through of they're like choosing like the greatest harmonious thing they could do for their love life, which means they're not going to come towards you. They're kind of trying to find out how they can be free in a relationship by choosing somebody who matches them in some way, shape, or form, okay? So that is your reading, Picture Perfect Turnip. Good luck to you, and ring the bell to your success in life. All right, chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more, I promise, I promise. If you would like to join the raffle, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. Chat, we're getting towards the end of the stream now. It is now an hour in. We're going to get to Freeway Kid and then B. Smith. And then we'll announce the winner of the raffle right afterwards, okay? All right, so give me a moment to get everything up and running. To join the raffle, you do not need to be a subscriber. You do not need to be a participator. You can just be a lurker. All you have to do is post one entry and one entry only per person. A number between 1 and 100 could be 86, 45, 30, 38. It could be literally anything. As long as it resonates with you, the winner of that raffle will receive a free in-depth full reading from me. That's 20 20 cards in total. Could be a mix of oracles or tarot. It's a deep dive into any situation that you have in mind, okay? It's going to be a private reading. I'm going to send you a video recording of your reading to you, to your email, okay? All you have to do is email me if you win. I'm going to give you my email address to contact me. You will receive the results of your reading 24 to 48 hours afterwards, okay? All right, clear the energies, please and thank you. All right, so we're going to get to Freeway Kid now. Spirit, please clear the energies, please and thank you. And chat, by the way, your siblings can join. Siblings, pets, even anyone and everyone can join, just as long as their entry is for them. They cannot pick, if they win, they cannot do a question for you. If your pet wins, it cannot be a question about you. It has to be explicitly for them, for the benefit of them, okay? So if your family members, your friends, your aunts, your uncles join, the questions have to be exclusively for them, and I'll send them the video of their readings, okay? Alrighty. Glenda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I'll put you on the list. All right, so Freeway Kid, if you're here, let me know. If not, no worries. I'm going to give you a timestamp to your reading. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out all of the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point, please, and thank you. All right, I'm going to pull up your email now, Freeway Kid. Let me just go find it. Let me go find it now. No, I don't accept Super Chat, and I don't support it either because YouTube takes like 40% from the creator. So whenever I want to donate to a creator, I just go straight to their wherever, like their coffee page or something like that. YouTube just takes way too much, way too freaking much. All right, so guys, I'm going to be ignoring the chat for the duration of the next donation. So if I do not answer you, it's not personal. I'm logging into the next readings. All right, Freeway Kid, your first question here is, would like to know the true feelings of this person for me, please and thank you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. I'm going to connect to Freeway Kid's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. This person likes you. Like almost feels like too much, too far. Like I feels like my heart is like they just feel like I'm just tapping into this energy of like they would be with you right now. Like they would like you right now is the energy that I'm tapping into, Spirit. 5 cards for Freeway Kid. 2 cards on their true feelings. Knight of Swords. What? What are they wanting to do? Knight of Swords. This is immediate energy into the Ace of Wands here. And guys, we know what the Ace of Wands can be sometimes. They're like, I'm Spirit, this is 8 Spirit, this is PG-13, please. So 3 more cards. So they feel freak it. Spirit is like, Erica, there's nothing we can do. You got to just do the reading. 2 of Cups, the Hierophant in the reverse here. Ace of Cups here. They just want to be like, they just want to make some like, they wish they could just be sexy. They just want to be sexy with you right now. They're like, shoot, man, maybe it's unwise for the relationship. 2 of Cups, the Hierophant in the reverse, Ace of Cups here. But it's like, they just want you now. They want you now. They need you now. And it just feels like a sense of urgency that they're going through at this moment. It's like they just feel like this could be unwise. This could be unwise, but like I just feel it. I feel this energy for you. We're gonna get 5 cards for like why are they wanting to rush into you? Like it's like they want to bulldoze into you. Look at that, thinking, desiring, craving. Damn. 4 more cards. We have here Cloudy Judgment, Open Heart here. And again, he's like, this could be unwise, right? But he's just like, but like, I can't stop how I'm feeling about her. We have here the Mind Control. Oh my God, and the Healing. So this guy is super like, he's he's feeling activated, okay? Like, to keep a long story short, this guy is feeling activated about you. How does he truly feel? He just wants to hold you. He just wants to grab onto you. He just wants to have it all. And he could be thinking about it as I'm telling this to you, like daydreaming about it. And it's interesting. We got the mind control and the healing here, but this is not the kind of healing I typically tap into when I see this card, okay? Because for the first time, I'm highlighting the fact that there is a bed in this picture. And it's just like he's like thinking of like healing in other ways, okay? So that's how he's truly feeling about you. We're gonna get to your next reading now. Spirit, please clear the energies. Please and thank you. We're gonna connect to the next reading that you got here, Spirit. We're gonna connect to oh my God. Close out that previous reading. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Freeway Kid, as well as this person, again, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Any energy surrounding this question, Spirit, and 4 cards. Future actions towards Freeway Kid. Interesting. 3 oracle cards for that Lovers. He wants to say something. The Tower. We have the Cave. We have here the concealment coming through here. Thank you, Linda, for your donation. Thank you, Fokama, for your donation as well. I'll put you both on the list. Just give me a moment. There's 3 more cards. 3 from here. Ooh! What is his intentions? This doesn't feel right to me. What in the world? I feel like I'm a telephone between 2 people speaking naughty to each other right now, okay? Oh my God. We have here the Empress, the Lovers, followed by the energy of the High Priestess and the 5 of Wands here. His intentions, his next future actions towards you feels like he's coming towards you. Like, it's like I almost feel like he's unwrapping you and you guys are just... God, I wish I could. I'm gonna try to give you this reading as innocent as I can, okay? His future and actions towards you is basically like observing you, observing your body, observing the shapes of you, speaking to you in this very like lowered tone is pretty clear based on how he's approaching you physically, energetically, via his voice, that he's highly attracted to you. There's a sensual tension in the air between the 2 of you. And to be honest with you, I see him just really looking at everything that you are as a woman, appreciating you, adoring you as a woman, okay? And there's just something like it's all in the mind. It's like all consensual and it's all sensually in the mind, this experience of like, there's almost like there's no talking here. It's just 2 people who are just in each other's energy and vibe. And I do feel the psychology coming through, but nobody's talking. You guys are almost like helping each other out and not speaking to each other. But it just feels very sensual, very tension filled. His next action towards you appear to be a very intimate one, a very sincere and intimate one, okay? Now, we have the energy of the bondage followed by the concealment and darkness here. And I do feel this energy of entanglement, okay? With the 5 of Wands coming through here, maybe you guys are wrapped up in each other's arms. Maybe you guys are somewhere where it's just two of you, and it's dark, it's night, it's a date night. Either way, darkness is an aspect of this, of like experiencing each other in closest proximity in the dark, entangled with one another, and him just being hyper observant of you. and your natural charm, your natural beauty. With the energies of the preparation, the safekeeping coming through here, I do get the sense of you two discussing something, like how something's going to be and how it's going to work out and where you're going to meet and how it's going to go, just exactly how you guys feel safe to let it be. With the energy of the knowledge and the desire coming through here, there is no mistake here. Desire is at the forefront of his next actions. Either he's expressing his explicit desire for you, and you guys are like almost safely interacting with each other's most intimate spaces. Okay, so that is your reading. Freeway Kid, this person, it's sensual. It's sensual, his future actions towards you. Now we're going to get to your last question here, which is a 5-card reading. We're going to keep it private, but I'm going to answer you explicitly, okay? Spirit, close out the previous readings, please and thank you. Please clear the energies. Please and thank you. Please disconnect me from any sexy energies we've connected to so far up to this point. I'm going to read the next question. Clear the energies. Can we connect to Freeway Kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who can guide them, as well as the energies surrounding their situation here? Please and thank you, Spirit. And any guidance you wish to share about this. Spirit, 4 cards. Is this a yes or no? Will Freeway Kid's job offer them this request? Temperance, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the King of Cups here. The answer, it does appear to be a very strong yes. It's a good yes, but it may have to be like, it's a good yes. There's some kind of waiting involved, but the confirmation comes through. So far the answer is yes. Temperance, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, followed by the King of Cups here. The answer is a clear yes for you, but there is something that they want to say to you in addition to this. Spirit, one more card. What do you want to say to us, Virgo? Is what I think it is. Just because you get this signed off, there's something about them being concerned about how you're going to be with this time, okay? Because they're worried that you're going to overwork yourself in other ways. So your spirit guides are saying you're getting this time off to take time off, period. Like, you need to also rest. They're saying you may be wanting to go jump and do this or jump into that, but actually resting is, and taking it slow as you can, should be your absolute priority, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the energy of the Star here. So that is your reading. Freeway Kid, good luck to you. We're going to ring the bell to the success of that. May it go out. May it go well for you and all those involved, okay? With this said, chat, we're going to answer B. Smith, and then we're going to head out. Well, we're going to announce the winner of the raffle. And then we're going to wrap up the stream with the remainder of donators. And that is it for today, okay? And then I'll see you guys again later in the week. So hold on for a moment. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. Linda, that was a private reading. Got you. Thank you so much for the clarity. I'm going to put you down for a private reading later. And then we have Fokama here. Thank you, Emfa. I appreciate it. B. Smith, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up and feel free to post your question when you're ready. B. Smith 9090. Feel free to post your question when you're ready. We're on to your reading, and then we're going to announce the winner of the raffle right after this, okay? By the way, chat, raffle is open. I'm no longer taking any more free questions. I apologize, but I'll be back in future streams to come for more free readings, okay? Free questions are officially closed, but the raffle is open, and that gives you the chance to get a free full reading from me, okay? That's 20 tarot cards. a mix of tarot and oracles. All right, B. Smith, feel free to post your question when you're ready. Give me a thumbs up when you have, or let me see if you have posted it here in the chat. Let me see. No, not yet. So when you're ready, post your question, and we'll get started on your mini reading. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Free questions are closed. Chat, I've been thinking about like doing some more free work. I don't know. What should I do? Zodiac signs. That's too tough though. But I've been thinking about it. Spirit wants me to do something in addition to what I do for free readings that's free. So stay tuned for that. I think the free crowd is going to be getting some updates soon, which should be so freaking fun. I'm so excited for that. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. B. Smith, you're saying here, will I get the life I've been praying for soon? Clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, B. Smith, as well as, ooh, some oracle readings. Oh my God, Spirit just gave me the recommendation of, instead of having tarot streams, there's going to be an oracle only free 3-card reading stream. That should be very interesting. Thank you. Can I donate for one more? Absolutely. And feel free to email me the question in case you can't stay, okay? That's going to be very interesting for you guys. So it looks like you guys are going to get some free oracle readings in future streams to come. We're going to have to work out how that's going to go. They're different from tarot, like completely different from me. All right, Spirit, in 5 cards, clearing the energies of previous readings, connecting to B. Smith, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their life spirit. In 3 cards for the first energies, will B. Smith get the life they've been praying for? The answer is a very powerful yes. It's a very clear, sincere, authoritative yes. In fact, you getting the life that you dream for is justice in some way, shape, or form. Spirit wants to say why it's justice too, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles coming out here, we have here the 8 of Wands and justice coming through here. You're supposed to. It just may not happen as soon as you will like it to. Nothing happens in the timing that people typically want it to, right? Because time just works differently, and certain things do need to be set up and put in place before experiencing certain things here. But you getting your dream life is supposed to be justice for some situation, okay? We're going to get 5 cards as to why they're saying this. There's 5 in here for this justice card. They're saying, they're bringing through love energy. We have here the sacred woman. We have here the divine feminine. We have here the commitment. We have here the chivalry, and we have here the life purpose. Oh my God. Are you dating anyone, B. Smith? Are you asking for like a dream romance, a dream partner, like a divine counterpart in a sense? Because there's just this energy of like you are supposed to, because of who you are, because of how you are, because of what you've done, because of how you showed up. Like you are supposed to be somebody who is prized, protected, appreciated, and honored, okay? Because of you being a divine feminine, period. So you're supposed to, you've been granted like this authority to have this direct purpose of being in your femininity and expressing it, like because it brings good into this world, okay? So this is like an energy of, with the sacred woman, the divine feminine coming through here, the commitment, the chivalry, and the life purpose here. It's like you're supposed to be this sort of like divine feminine energy that just, you know, embodies this patience, this nurturing, and this just genuine warmth, okay? It's like your natural you is meant to be here in this world, and you're supposed to be in a situation that brings you inner peace, essentially, so that you can continue to share this goodness that you have with the world, okay? Now we're going to get 2 cards of, there's a challenge though. There's some challenges that you're dealing with and need to face, the spirit guides are saying. We have here the Knight of Swords, and we have here the 8 of Cups. All right, so we're tapping into this now. So, and look at that. As the Empress comes out here, truly, you truly are a divine feminine, okay? I share a birthday with Teddy Roosevelt, the man who fought for peace. If that doesn't tell you about me, oh, I just want peace. All right, so now the only complication here with this situation is you are ultimately a divine feminine, and to be honest with you, it also feels like you're highly protected in some aspect, like you're supposed to fulfill a certain destiny, okay? It's that you might be rushing into situations, hoping that it's something that will bring you the peace that you're seeking, but you're rushing in without gaining and learning the true facts about what you're running into. So it's almost like you might find yourself tripping into um, events that do a disservice to you because you know that you're meant for more. It's almost like, then why didn't they treat me better? It's almost because some sense of discernment, some sense of needing to evaluate the situation before coming into it had to have happened. So you might choose to go in without understanding, and then you understand, and then you find those things aren't right for you or meant for you. So your spirit guides are simply saying you need to be open to how you receive this justice. You need to be open to how your dream life forms itself. It may not be with a person you want it to be, but it may be in the gentleman that you always wanted to be with. It may not be like, let's say, for example, Johnny, who you had this 10-year romance with, but it didn't work out because you guys had these all the time, these falling outs. But it could happen with Anthony, who is the blessing that you never expected to have. So your spirit guides are saying it has something to do with you needing to accept that what didn't work out is maybe not meant for you, but what's to come, whatever comes, you just discernment and recognize, okay, this person's disrupting my peace. This job is really draining my energy. Like you're supposed to be in peace as a divine feminine here, okay? But you may have issues being what's the word for it? There is a specific word they're saying, impulsive, being impulsive and reactive because you know you're meant for so much good. Okay, so they're saying don't rush in, take your time, use this discernment, and walk away from what doesn't work for you, because the more you do that, the more you open up the gateways to what you are deserving of. Okay, with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. And honestly, this goes literally for, look at that, dude. Most divine counterpart energies in any sort of form of lifetime, there is like some sort of explicit archetype that you're meant to experience and represent. Okay, so that might be another reading for somebody here who connects to being a divine feminine or connects to being a divine masculine. Not everybody is one or the other, though. Just a heads up for you guys. All right, good luck to you, B. Smith. We're going to ring the bell to your success. All the best to you, and good luck to you on your journey, B. Smith. You got this. All righty. So, with that said, chat, we're no longer doing any more free questions. Free questions are officially closed, okay? We're going to wrap up the stream with our remainder donations. Hold on, I got to put a Freeway Kid on it. Freeway Kid, you're going to be the last donation of today. Freeway Kid. I'm no longer accepting any more donations. Thank you, everyone. And I'm no longer accepting any more free questions. But if you have not posted your number for the raffle, do so now. We're about to announce the winner. I'm going to take a brief bathroom break, and then we'll get to the winner of the raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience. I appreciate you. And then we'll wrap up later with our moderators. Moderators, again, all of you get 5-card readings. All of you get 5-card readings. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'll be back either tomorrow or Thursday for some more yes or no questions. And I maybe it might just be an Oracle only stream, though, or free Oracle readings for random people in chat. Okay, be right back, chat. Be right back. And then we'll be back for the winner of the raffle. Good luck! I'm back. I'm back. We're going to announce the winner of the raffle. Let me put up the random number generator now. And remember, chat, this is for a free, full, in-depth reading. That means you can ask whatever you want. And then I'll answer. And then I'll answer your question in 24 to 48 hours afterwards, okay? So, you guys got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then that'll be the end of the stream, guys. Thank you so much for your likes, for your support. That helps the stream out. I'll probably be back either tomorrow or Thursday for yes or no readings, okay? All of my streams have a raffle. If you're somebody who prefers to have a private reading with me, you don't want your stuff to be public or out in the open, feel free to contact me via Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to donate. The prices are the same as public streams. You can contact me for video readings. It's unlimited, but if you would like to have a live private reading, I'm only available at 12 p.m. EST and 1 p.m. EST, but you can schedule that via Calendly, link in Linktree in the description, okay? All right, raffle is closed. Raffle closed. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. Towards Love, I accept your kind gift. Thank you so much. That'll be during the mod portion of the stream, though. They will have to wait until after all of the donations are done, unfortunately. But thank you so much for that kind gift, Towards Love. I appreciate you for that. The winner of today's free full reading raffle is... Hold on, let me just make sure we do have a winner. We do have a winner. Let me make sure I see all the other ones, though. Let me go look. I'm looking. Raffle is closed. No more numbers. No more numbers. Just making sure I'm not missing any moms and dads. Shout out to Papa Taro. We got to do a stream together again one day. I would love to do that, actually. All right, we have a winner. Just making super duper sure. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But the number we generated was the number 4. And the person who got the number the closest is We Vibes with the number 2. Congratulations, We Vibes! You're the winner of this free full reading raffle! Woo! Chat, thank you all so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I'll be back either tomorrow or Thursday for some more free tarot readings. It might be free oracle readings for the next one, but Spirit wants me to ruminate on that just a little bit because it might be, I gotta get a new oracle deck, I think. But with that said, chat, thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I'll see you in the next one. Again, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to do so. I'll keep all of your information confidential, okay? As long as you don't share the link that I will share with you to anyone else. With that said, have a good one. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another live. I'll see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. And thank you for connecting with me, as well as your spiritual teams for connecting with me. We're going to wrap up now with Klenda, Fokama, Freeway Kid, followed by my amazing moderators, and then I'll be out for the stream today, okay? Thank you once again, Tourist Love, for sharing your question. That is so awesome of you. That is so very kind of you. All right, so with that said, Klenda, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you now. It's good to see you, Klenda. Have a good day, everyone. Bye, country. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, Lucas. It's good to see you. Good day. See you, Jenna. Guys, have a good one. Have a good one. All right, so let's get to Klenda. Klenda, I'm going to go to my PayPal, see where your question is, if it's linked here. Alrighty, so you want to know, will me and my next long-term partner have kids or a kid? Clear the energy, close out the previous readings. Can we connect to Klenda, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their next long-term partner? Please and thank you. His higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, and the energy surrounding their connection spirit in 3 cards for the initial details. Will Klenda and their next long-term partner have kids or a kid? Ooh, we got the Empress come. The answer is yes, you guys will. And it does, the answer is a strong yes, okay? Like, it looks like it's you. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The interesting thing is the 10 of Cups has this image of kids coming through here. So Empress, the 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups coming through here. I gotta say, there's something quite complicated though, okay? I don't know if you're adopting a child or receiving a child. I don't know why I'm seeing you being like, here's the baby. And then let's read 2 more cards. 333 on the clock as I say that. We have your Judgment and the 4 of Wands coming through here. Like, you may be adopting your partner's children, which is so breathtaking to me. So, Klenda, the energy feels like it's a yes. And you might end up adopting their kids or adopting kids, okay? I'm seeing 2 kids. Very strong energy of 2 children are in your future. With the energy of the Judgment and the 4 of Wands here. It's a marriage. It feels like you are getting married, okay? To this long-term partner. You have adopted 2 kids. You are together, and it's a very happy home situation, okay? So that is your reading, Klenda. Good luck to you. And all the best. You're going to ring the bell to your success, to that happy, loving home. Woo! How cute is that? I love that so much for you. All right, guys, we're going to get to the next reading out with Fokama. Fokama, are you here? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you now. Thank you so much for your donation, Klenda. All the best to you. By the way, chat, prices have updated. If you didn't know it yet, prices have updated. We're now on the new prices for August. You're so very welcome, Klenda. Thank you so much. Let me replace this now. Replace pinned comment. All right, Fokama, we're going to get to you. Let's go see where your question here is. You want to know August general guidance, messages. So energy. Energy is going to be so important for you, Fokama, for August, okay? Like energy, I'm saying you need energy. You're going to need energy. You're going to need to eat energy. You're going to need to consume energy. You're going to need to be energy. Okay, so energy is a super huge one for you for August. We're going to tap into what this general message is. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out all of the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you. Can we connect to Fokama, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Ooh, you're a deep channeler, by the way. I'm testing something here. It's like you have a gift to be able to channel something like voices from the deep, dude. Oh my god, scary. Okay, Spirit, 4 cards for the initial detail. General August guidance for Fokama. Okay. Fokama, you may be going through some experiences that are going to really require you to remain grounded, okay? You may feel like some very ginormous energies that it's like you have to actively balance yourself in August. With the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles here, this is just like the energy of I just went through this huge whoosh feeling and I need to calm myself down and just sit, right? Or it's like you experience these hyper intense moments. I'm feeling grand, these grand hyper intense moments that you need to ground yourself. So I could just let's say I'm going to make it stable. I'm going to give you earthly examples and then I'm going to give you some spiritual examples too, okay? Earthly examples, family reunions, company get-togethers, you hosting something, you needing to do a presentation. This feels like big energies in the room and it giving you some type of emotional rise, okay? Your spirit guides are saying your challenge this month is to ground those feelings and remain balanced even if you feel these intense urges coming through from you. Like you might want to break a plate after that family gathering or something like that. This is almost the energy coming through here. Now, they're saying with the Eight of Wands here, you need to remain grounded because of what can happen. Okay, Spirit, one card of what you mean by that. The Ace of Cups here. You run the risk of being reactive to your emotions if you're not able to ground your energy. So let's say you went to the family get together in August. You're still on that emotional high. You go to work the next day and suddenly you're fighting Brian who just stepped on your toes and you're like, you know what? He was the one today. It's a fight. So your spirit guides are saying you run the risk of reacting to something because of other situations that you are going to be going through in August that are intense for you. Not that they were intense at you, but the experience is almost like within you that you absorbed something from something. And you run the risk of reacting to the world in a way that it could be negative, it could be positive, but you don't necessarily want this reactivity is what they're saying because it's volatile. So balance is super, super important for you in August. Okay, so that is your energies. I've been sober since May. Hope it won't trigger me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, irritation, I guess, could come about, right? I've been sober for it's going to be nearly 2 years. And first month, I just felt like a crazy person. But we're through it. You're going to get through it too, Fokama. I promise. But that is your reading. We're going to ring the bell to your success, okay? Good luck to you. Balance is going to be so important. In fact, we're going to ring the bell, clearing the energies. That balance does come in for you. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. All right, so we're going to get to Freeway Kid now. The last reading of tonight. For the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you so much, Fokama. All the best to you. And by the way, there is a last energy coming through. You're going to be doing really great in some former situation that you had dealt with before differently. Your spirit guides are essentially saying you're going to do fantastically with an old situation, okay? You're going to do really great. I don't know what this could be, but this is for you. Alrighty. Hello, Moonlight. It's Maria from Norway. Hello, Maria. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. We're gonna wrap up with a donation right now, but I'm happy to give you a one-card reading after this if you're willing to wait. It's good to see you. It's been a while. All right, so Freeway Kid, you're saying here you're right. I really like him, and it's steamy. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome, Freeway Kid. We're going to clear the energies, close out the previous readings, and detach any and all attachments that are on me from any and all tarot readings I've done so far to this point. Please and thank you. You're saying here, what are this person's plans for our connection, like his intentions? Clear the energies is starting with oracles right now. There's 4 love cards coming through from his energy. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect the Freeway Kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the energy surrounding their connection. Spirit tapping into his intentions for plans for the connection. What are this person's plans for their connection? There's a blocked creativity coming through here. We have here the Rainbow Reviver. We have here the Yin and Yang. And we have here the worthiness here. So what do I think it is? The answer is that he may actually be choosing not to make anything super in-depth or super concrete. It's almost like he wants to go with the flow of the connection, wherever it leads. With the energy of the blocked creativity coming through here, it's almost like there are no plans, no explicit plans for him right now as of the current. However, with the Rainbow Reviver, the Yin and Yang, and the worthiness coming through here, it's almost like he just wants to see if you guys are meant for each other, if you guys are right for each other. Like his whole intention, there's no clear plans, blocked. He might even be trying not to make super concrete plans, but he definitely wants to know if you guys are vibing, if you guys are right, if you guys are correct, even. Like, let's see how the waves crash into each other. This is like his, in essence, it's almost like it's some odd way. It's like, I don't daydream, I manifest. I don't think, I do. So this is kind of the vibe coming through here. We're going to get 5 oracle cards for why he's in this mindset of not making concrete plans. Is like, I almost feel like there's a deliberate block to do that. We have here ideas and inspirations on that blocked. We have here listening. We have here the energies of the celebration, the dreams. And lastly, we have here the enchantments, is what I think it is. He wants to do what feels right, okay? So he doesn't have any clear plans. He hasn't set any paths or plans for the two of you, but he wants to do what feels right between the two of you, based on the two of you listening to each other, the two of you vibing and going with the flow with one another, okay? So he just wants to be in a flow state with you. Well, where we're going, we've been inspired to go there. We've been inspired to be there. Ideas, inspiration with the listening, followed by the celebration, and the dreams coming out here with the energy of the enchantment. Like, let us just be and enjoy and do as we please, is his plan with you. Okay, it's like, let us be and see what reflects back at us. There's one more card for advice for you for how to deal with this, because maybe you might think, well, if he doesn't have any plans, then what is this? So we have one card for Freeway Kid. We have here the woods. We have the woods. Is it what I think it is? Work on being open. So for you, the advice is try to set the intention to deliberately be open to the spontaneity, right? Like, if you're also digging him too, maybe you'll even dig this aspect of him as well. With the woods coming out here, they're saying embrace his spontaneity. And hey, we don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's see how exciting it gets. So this is almost the advice to you is, hey, who knows, and have fun and enjoy it, is what Spirit is saying to you in this reading, okay? All right, so your next reading is, what do things look like for connection 6 months from now? Thanks. So to clear the energies, we're going to close out all the tarot readings that we've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you. Clear the intent here. Can we connect to Freeway Kid, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies surrounding this question here of what do things look like for their connection 6 months from now, connecting to this person, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, please and thank you, Spirit, and 3 cards for the initial details. What does Freeway Kid's connection with this person looks like from six months from now? You have chosen to walk away from this person, but where you're walking away to, you are quite happy about it, okay? We have here the World, the Star, and the Hermit coming out here. So for you, Freeway Kid, basically you chose not to stay with them, and wherever you went, you're very happy and very pleased with it. We're going to tap into 4 cards as to why you walked away, or why it will be this way, rather, they're saying here, in 5 tarot cards, actually. We have here the 10 of Wands of releasing something. We have the Empress here, the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands here. So what I think it is. Because the connection overcomplicates the status of your life when you decide to walk away. In fact, like to go towards him, 10 of Cups would just make things worse for you wherever you're at 6 months from now, okay? So with the energy of the 10 of Wands, the Empress, the Ace of Wands here, you chose to walk away from this connection 6 months from now. What it looks like, it's you basically not being in his energy anymore because it overcomplicates something you're trying to do. Almost like with the 10 of Cups here, Spirit, 1 card is it what I think it is. It's almost like the connection has an energy that look at that. You got 3 aces coming through here. You don't want it getting in the way of something more important to you, okay? So it's like you may enjoy the relationship and for one reason, and you may really value it for many others, but what it's challenging, what it complicates in your life at this point in the 6 months is just not worth it to you to continue up the relationship. It appears to be, okay? It just complicates it. Okay, never mind. It's pretty easy for you to make the decision too, by the way, when you decide to walk away with the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Wands here. So you don't feel any like angst about having done it. So the last 2 cards will reveal how you felt going in versus how you feel going out. So there's one initial card of you going into this connection in its current iteration and versus your energy when you're coming out of it, okay? So Spirit, 1 card for going in, 1 card for going out. Hold on, 1 card for going out, Spirit. Creativity. So it looks like you come into this connection in this current iteration a little bit with your walls up, okay? There's some boundaries there. We have the energies of the boundaries coming through here. You got a lot to protect. You've got a lot that you've earned and accomplished. You got people you want to protect. You are the queen of a castle, essentially. In this energy, it's like you know you're beautiful. You want to be open, but from a distance. You're distant, but listen, let's talk, right? So this is the energy going into it. Going out of it, it does feel like you have basically gained some type of spirit. So what I think it is. This creativity is very interesting. Going out of it. It looks like you are it looks like you are okay. You are exploring some new ideas. You are exploring some new possibilities for you coming out of it. I just see you with, especially with the 7 energy coming through here. And it's interesting that his came up blocked for his side. You're coming in with a lot of feeling lucky, feeling hopeful, feeling like things are looking up for you. I just see you feeling so thrilled. It's almost like, can I say, it's almost like these 2 cards are friends. where she is guarding these beautiful resources and she's almost essentially sharing them. So I see you in this energy of like feeling fulfilled by some new experiences or some new hopeful energy, some new hopeful vibes are coming through, okay? So that is your reading, Freeway Kid. It looks like you guys unfortunately are disconnected, but it looks like you're the one who makes that choice and you're very happy to make that choice. That to be connected to him overcomplicates something that you have going on in your life, but on the exit, you're feeling so refreshed and open and excited and happy, and you're looking forward to something. It's almost like you're really in this really high vibrational state, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Freeway Kid, for your donation. Wishing you all the best. Guys, we're going to move forward now to the end of the stream with my moderators. Moderators, are you ready? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to be getting to you now. Thank you so much, Tortoise Love, for giving up your mod reading for someone in chat. I really appreciate that. Would that person like to go first, by the way? Random Stuff, are you here? And would you like to go first? I'll be right back. Feel free to post your question. And then we'll get to Joanna, WeVibes, who would like to go first, who would like to go second. And then Maria, I'm going to give you a one-card reading in the end, okay? Gotcha, WeVibes. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. If they accept, we can go with that. I'll be right back, okay? Be right back. Clear my energies. Random Stuff you're saying here, I mean, yes, if you have no issues. Okay, so Random Stuff, let me see your question here. Random Stuff, did you post your question? There you are. Oh, no. Random Stuff, when you're ready, feel free to post your question now. Maria, hello to you. You're going to be the last free reading of today, okay? Thank you for your patience. Thank you for everything you do, Ian. Thank you to all the mods, too. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, WeVibes. I appreciate that. Can we please check what is coming in my love life? An ex is back in touch, but I don't know what she's up to. She gives mixed signals. Thanks. Absolutely. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to close out all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please cleanse my auras and realign my chakras. Please and thank you. Please disconnect me from any and all energies that I've connected to so far up to this point. Please and thank you. Random Stuff where to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies surrounding your love life, your romantic love life. Please and thank you, Spirit, and 5 cards. What is coming towards? What is coming in Random Stuff's love life? Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles here. So you're going to entertain a romantic situation. It's going to end horrifyingly, very poorly, and you're going to consider being single afterwards, okay? So that's really the plane of it, unfortunately. The answer is, it looks like you're entertaining something and it just doesn't go out. It doesn't go well, okay? It ends very poorly. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords is coming out here. It's like you offer something solid and then you just get your heart broken. With the Tower and the Page of Pentacles here. However, the good news is, even though this heartbreak is coming through, it does give you the opportunity to reevaluate some things, some aspects about yourself that do need some work, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles coming through here, you're reconsidering whether you need to be in a relationship to be happy. And it does look like that answer is, I'm going to give it a try. Look at that Temperance energy coming through here. You may be single, it looks like, after heartbreak, to prioritize Spirit. Is what I think it is with this reading. Seeing how life goes as a single person, okay? So that is your reading. Random stuff. Good luck to you. All the best to you in this situation. And by the way, just to give you an update, if you're entertaining getting back with your ex, this is they're the reason why this turns out, okay? So you may be getting told that if you don't want to go through this, that means don't go back to your ex. So if you don't want to experience this Tower moment, don't go back to your ex. It's not worth it to experience this. Though, to be honest with you, if you need to go through that cycle again, feel free to do so, okay? Like, it's your journey. Only you can live your journey for you. All right, we're going to get to the next reading now. Who would like to go? Tortoise Love or Joanna? Thanks. Yes, I think I need to cut her off now. Can't handle that. Can't handle or do it again and again. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. You're very welcome, random stuff. Good luck to you. Do my guides have any messages for me today? Close out the previous readings. Please make Spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question. Spirit and 4 cards for the initial details. Do my guides have any messages for me today? 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Star, the Page of Cups here. I felt so much peace tapping into your energy today, Joanna. You're going to have a succession of peaceful experiences, okay? And honestly, it feels like the doorway of some surprises are opening up for you. We have here the cards of the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Star coming out here, followed by the Page of Cups here, just like a host. It's like I'm just seeing shooting stars, just shooting, just going across just very gently. And it's just like so many different beautiful experiences, just very pleasant, very happy. Like, I feel like I'm in the sun surrounded by flowers right now, okay? So the message from your guides is you're going to have a succession of various different things that just go really nice, really well, really peacefully. We're going to get one more card for anything that for you to do about any of this. We have the High Priestess. There's nothing you have to do. You don't have to change up your habits. You don't have to overthink about what you're doing. Just be you, okay? Just be yourself, because it does look like with the Magician here, this has been manifested for you, okay? So that is your reading, Joanna. There's nothing you have to do. I love readings like that because you could just be yourself, which I love. Alrighty, so we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Thank you so much, Revibes, for your donated question. Tortoise Love, you're saying, speaking of X, did you read my messages, Erica, again in 3 years being contacted by her? I saw your message that you wanted advice, but I couldn't get to your question in time. And then you ended up being able to figure it out on your own, which I'm so happy to hear that. Regarding my project, you know which one? Any messages related to that? Got you. We're going to clear the energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. Are you doing okay with the X thing, though? I hope all is well. Spirit, clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. We're to connect to Tortoise Love, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their current project, the one that we're connecting to right now. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding to ourselves, connecting from the previous readings and 3 cards. Any messages related to Tortoise Love's project? Your spirit guides are saying this project would be solid, like it would provide some type of solid opportunity to be an entrepreneur, okay? So it could be, solid work could be generated by you, for you, by completing this project, okay? There's a positive association with it. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands here, okay? This is solid, real work that you're doing. This is what your spirit guides are saying. We're going to get 2 more cards into that. They're saying basically it could be a job for you if you wanted it to be. We have here the 5 of Wands, and then lastly the 10 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? It's like they want to address some concerns and insecurities that you have. They're basically saying let go of those insecurities and just pursue the idea to its fullest, essentially, okay? Let go of the insecurities and just go fully into the project. Just sink yourself into it. There's no need for mixed emotions here, okay? With the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords coming out here. So that is your reading, Tortoise Love. Good luck to you. In fact, we're going to ring the bell to your success! Woo! That one sleep and I had it clear. Ah! Oh my God, all exes are coming back, but not the ones we want is so funny. I feel you on that, Johanna. Maria, are you here? Maria, we're now on to the last bit of the stream. If you are here, I'm going to give you a 1-card reading. Maru's back. Are you guys having fun? I hope it's an exciting time. You know, when I tapped into her energy, she seemed like a really fun, I heard gorgeous and fun person is what I tapped into, Spirit said. Spirit said she's gorgeous and fun, is what they just said to me just now. Maria, Moonlight, are you here? Are you here, Moonlight Shadow 92? We're gonna give her like 2-3 minutes to come in. But if she doesn't come in, I'm out. I'm out. I'm like, girl, bye. Hell no, I don't want her. She hasn't changed one bit. Oh my God. Damn. Well, you know, good for you. We're gonna ring the bell to you. Putting your foot down. Woo! Woo! And it's been 11 months too. That's a long wait time, huh? Gosh. You know when Spirit's like, is this person gonna come back? And they're like, yes. And you're like, oh, when? And it's like 11 months from now. 11 months. Oh my God. All right, since Maria's not here, I'll keep her in mind. Guys, I'm going to head on out now. Chat, thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I'll be back either tomorrow or Thursday for some more free readings. Tomorrow's Papa Taro's birthday, so we're going to celebrate. I'll probably order him a nice little cake or something like that. But guys, have a good one. Have a beautiful, beautiful day wherever you're at. Enjoy your Tuesday, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. If you want to book a private reading with me, all you have to do is click the link tree in the description of chat. Click that. It'll send you to all the information you need for how to book a private reading with me. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. You don't have to, but I'll be back in the later streams to come. There'll be raffles, there'll be free readings, and there'll be the option to donate if you would like to, okay? Guys, take care. Have a good one, and have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Thank you to you and your spiritual teams for connecting with me, and thank you all so much for your support. See you, and have a good one!